Did you guys know that the market is not all that bad after all? Like we were all wrong. The market is not bad. It's actually doing quite well. I can't even say that with a straight face, but that is the message going out in some real estate ads that I'm starting to see. So I just want to kind of make you guys aware of the type of real estate ads you might see in the next coming months. But very, 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 very big disclosure. This is only a small percentage of ads I'm seeing. Most agents are telling the truth. Most agents are telling their clients exactly what's going on so they can make up their own mind whether it's a good time to sell or not, or even buy or not, right? But as in every sales industry, you are going to get a small percentage who are kind of starting to cherry pick stats to make the market look not all that bad. So what I'm starting to see now is like I said before, this is a very small percentage of ads, but I think you should be aware of them in case you come across it. So at least you guys know, you should ask more questions. They're starting to compare everything to last year because they know they can't compare to 2 months ago, 4 months ago, because then it makes the market look really bad. But I think that's the right way to do it because what matters is what's happening right now. What happened last year is kind of irrelevant. Like, I mean, I had more hair on my head last year, but what does that do for me today, right? It's irrelevant. Like, what happened last year is long gone. So, what I did was I crunched the numbers for June of last year for these cities: Brampton, Caledon, Mississauga, Burlington, Milton, Oakville, and Durham in general, like all of Durham added together. And I'm comparing it to average prices of this year in June. So, June of last year and June of this year. So if you look here, if you compare the prices, yeah, I mean the prices are up. But like I said before, what does that really do for me if I'm thinking of selling today? Okay, that's great, like yeah, compared to last year, I'm doing well. But it's kind of used to kind of soften the blow because what they don't want the seller thinking is like, oh, I should have sold, 3 months ago, I would have made $200,000 more. Maybe now it's not a good time to sell. Maybe I'll just stay put until the market recovers. So small percentage, they don't want to lose the listing. They're like, oh, no, 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 let's compare it to last year. Look at this, you're still doing well. So then the seller's like, oh, I guess it's not bad, right? But I think it's a little bit deceiving. I think it's better to just give every single stat that the seller needs to make a decision because sometimes it's not a good time to sell, right? Example number two. Listings are still selling over asking. Mr. Seller, hey, I just sold a house down the street and it sold for $10,000 over asking. We had 3 offers on it. So call me. Yeah, that is true. Multiple offers are still going on. So what I did was I just did some number crunching. This is the percentage of listings that were selling over asking in the month of January. This is how many of them were selling over asking in the month of February. And this is the percentage for June of this year, which just happened. So let's say, for example, Brampton, 93% of listings were selling over asking in the month of January, 94% at the peak of the market. Now it's down to 31%. So I think it's better to show the sellers like everything, because then they can make up their own mind. Like, hey, you know what? It was up here before. Now it's down to 31%. Maybe in July and August, this will be down to like 20%. And by fall, maybe it's down to like 0%. So maybe I should sell now, or maybe I shouldn't do anything and maybe wait 1 year to see if the market recovers. Maybe this will jump back up to like 50%, 60%. So I think that's all I was trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to talk bad about some agents. Like I said before, large majority will tell you the exact truth, what's going on. But being sales, being commission only, there's always a small percentage who try to find selective stats that make the market look not as bad or make the market actually look good. So I think you should just show everything. Just show everything because people are smart. A lot of people that watch my video, they're a lot smarter than me. Sometimes I'll get comments and, I'm getting comments from like financial advisors, economists, and accountants and stuff. Now, if you guys want to see the more relevant stats, exactly what's going on in the market like today. So these are the average prices I pulled up. This is for the same cities as before and Durham region in general. Like I said before, this is for everything, not detached, not condos. This is everything added together. So if you compare it to January, I'm not even comparing to the peak of the market. If you compare things to the month of January, these were the average prices, everything added together. And this is what they are right now. This is for the month of June. This is how much they've dropped only in 6 months. Like some are down like 300,000, some are down 327. Mississauga's down about 59,000 because some areas in Mississauga peaked in February. So this number would be higher, but just to keep things consistent, I want to just show January to June. So I hope you guys find this kind of stuff useful. I just want to share this with you guys because in the next coming months, you are going to see more and more of those kinds of ads where the stats seem kind of too good to be true. But like I said before, most agents, a large majority of agents are telling the truth. They will tell you exactly what's going on. But there's always a small percentage. I mean, every industry has them. So just be careful out there. When you see something too good to be true, do a lot of research. Don't even take my word for it. Do your own research. And good luck out there because it's going to be very uncertain for the next few months. Thanks. See ya.